When did the idea for the project came to you?
When they discovered the unmarked graves in Kamloops, and I was just devastated. It just seemed to hit me so hard. And I painted this one, and maybe Ed as well, Matatawaban. I didn't know who they were. I found the images online on those ones. And then got together with Tony Belcourt. I don't know if you know him. He's quite well known. He's an elder and he's a Métis leader. And we interviewed these people, as many as we could. And this one has passed on. This was the sister that we did interview. We interviewed her, Colleen Hilly Cardinal, and she went on to start the Sixties Scoop network.
Yeah.
She did a great job. And these are her sisters. This was their adoption photo, where it was published in the newspaper, where you could adopt it as if it was a puppy. Yeah. So it sort of went on from there, and I thought, no, I need to do something with these. And my idea was to raise money.
Did they stay in the same house, the three sisters?
No, they did for a little while, then they separated. This one ended up being one of the murdered and missing Indigenous women too, unfortunately. And lots of problems growing up. She's a 60s Scoop as well, Elaine. Some of these people are quite well known now. Evelyn Korkmaz is a very well known activist. She's in the press quite a bit. This is Duke Redbird, who is in Toronto. He's a foster child. His family home burned and his mother died. Social services went in and took the kids out and then placed him with another home with non-Indigenous people. But he's quite well known in the Toronto area. Jackie Fletcher is from up north, from Shinwak, Sault Ste. Marie area. We spoke to her on the phone, same with Duke, but it didn't. I think there is an actual video interview of him though. Pete is quite an interesting guy. That's him as a child, that's him as an adult. Yeah. He was taken from his home, from his parents. They didn't even know why he was taken. It was a boat that pulled up and a priest and an interpreter got off and they just took him and put him in a residence and then a day school where he was not treated very well. It's the way he looks now, pretty much. He lives in Ottawa. Yeah, he's a very charming man. He's a knowledge keeper and likes to teach youth. He's also very involved in climate change. And when they have the summits all over the world, he's there. They always invite him. He's very knowledgeable and a charming man, absolutely charming. Those two were sisters, and they're both gone, but I've met their daughters. And
So both passed away, you say?
yes, yeah, but they had a tough life, but then they went on to become survivors and active there's a survivors group in Shinwak Residential in Sault Ste. Marie, and they were active in that. They were ambassadors for that, so that was pretty cool. Micheline Okima, she was from Fort Albany as well. I have spoken to her by phone. She's quite lovely. She's a really nice lady. She talked about going down the stairs in the residential school and a nun tripped her deliberately. And she broke her leg and was in hospital for quite a while. They denied that. They just said she was careless. But she said no, the woman tripped her. This one is unknown. He's one of the ones I did before I knew what I was going to do with the project. So it's the first time I've ever displayed him. I just thought, well, he's a nice looking guy. But I don't know his name. I don't know where he's from. Just that he went.
Picture is from?
I managed to find it on the internet. But I wasn't able to identify who he was. So he's one that I don't have the permission to do.
And then
Oh, Elaine Kicknell's way, yeah. She's very active in the 60s Scoop. Very, very active. Irene Barbeau, she's an elder. She lives in Ottawa now. She didn't have any pictures of her young, so she's about 17 there, 16, 17. And her father actually worked at the school. He was a pastor. So she knows that a lot of her friends suffered abuse, but she did not. It's as if she was protected.
Oh.
Yeah. Edmund, yeah. He went on to become chief at Fort Albany.
All right, I see Basil Lafreniere, the back
Thank
set
you.
up.
For Simcoe Community Media, I am Deepak Bidwai. This story was supported by the Local Journalism Initiative.